Hey YouTube, this is Andy Man. I'm going to be doing my little blog on plastic girls. Okay, it's a massive thing going around at the moment, and I genuinely don't like it. So I'm just gonna have a little rant. Well, it's not really a rant. It's just like me giving my opinion. You know what I mean? But yeah, plastic girls. Where should I start? I think less is more in a way. I think less makeup looks better. I think it's got more personality to it. I think genuinely girls look better with less makeup on because then it's revealing their individual personality. Do you know what I mean? I say this phrase to people all the time, and you know, this is what I feels right. You know, you no one can do a better impression of you than you. So why try and be someone else? You see what I mean? Like, so by plastering all this makeup to try and look like someone else, you're you're taking away the you, if you see what I mean. You're taking away your individual stamp on yourself. You're taking away the fact that no one else can do a better impression of you than you. You're taking away the fact that there is no you anymore because you're looking like this other person. You see what I mean? I just think personally it takes the identity out of people these days, and it's genuinely I don't know. It's just saddening to see girls all looking the same. Do you know what I mean? It's quite. I'm not attracted by it whatsoever. If I see girls that absolutely class in makeup, you just think no. Do you know what I mean? And it's annoying because obviously they plaster on all that makeup to try and look good, and it just has a reverse effect. Do you know what I mean? It has the undesired effect, as it were. But yeah, I don't know. I just genuinely think that it just doesn't look good. Do you know what I mean? And the problem is the root of the problem in my mind is just all of these like fashion mags. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with looking good. Okay, you know I'm looking good. Okay, maybe not. Fair enough. Um, but yeah, these magazines expect you to look like really good and spotless. Do you know what I mean? With no spots, nothing. You know, no moles, no freckles, none of that. Do you know what I mean? And it's just pointless. I mean, there's just genuinely no point in my mind. I just get it just saddens me, you know, when I just see when I see these mags and these expectations that are just thrown upon the women and girls of this day and age. Do you know what I mean? And this this makeup that's going around at the moment. I don't know if you've heard of it. I've only heard of it like recently because you know it's got the same name as something that you know is something that I use. You know, or something that we all have. Okay, it's called foundation. Okay, when somebody looks at me and says, "What is foundation?" I don't think makeup. I think something that holds your house up. Do you know what I mean? This why would you call it that? Seriously, it's like, oh yeah, yeah. What is it? Garnier foundation cement. Well, I'm not being funny, but if you want to call it foundation, you might as well just dig a hole in your house and get it for free and go, cement, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm genuinely not taking a mick. I'm genuinely not having a little Mickey take here, but I don't know. It just annoys me. Do you know what I mean? When they feel that they have to put so much on, and the problem with foundation is it's like when if you have to spread it evenly. So if you put like, because obviously I don't wear foundation obviously, but I've sort of done my homework, as it were. And yeah, you have to put it on evenly. So like, if you put a big bit on here and a little bit on here, okay, then you have to put more on to sort of level it out. And so in the end, you're 11 and 11 and 11 until your face is like 50 feet wide. It's level now. Yeah, that's because it's like a flipping plank stuck on the side of your head. But you know, my point is that I think that it's wrong that girls can just plaster all that sort of makeup on. Because I think personally there's something to be said for natural beauty. I think there's something to be said for individuality. I think there's no. I don't think in society now individuality is just being completely eradicated by this, and it just annoys me, you know. And I actually think that it's nice to see girls that just look normal. Do you know what I mean? In my mind, you just look average. There's no need to just like plaster it all on to try and make yourself something you're not. Do you know what I mean? And something else that annoys me is when you walk through town, you see like 13, 14-year-old girls wearing like absolutely loads of makeup on their face, and just all like dressed like they're like 19, going out to get like hammered in a bar, and then whatever you 19-year-old girls do these days. So I mean, it's just no, there's no need for it. So I mean, it's just personally, I just think it's wrong. I think that from I think that's from a parenting perspective, as it were. Like, that it's wrong. I think parents should do something about it. But to be honest, like, I think, I don't know, it's just genuinely disappointing to see girls of that age just walking around in makeup, because it just encourages people to like not like themselves, and it encourages things like anorexia and stuff like that, because like they think, oh, I'm not good enough, and then that brings on things like anorexia where you think, oh, I'm too fat because I'm not good enough, because I'm not wearing makeup, because I don't look like this girl in the magazine. If you see what I mean, it all just comes back to the magazine, which is at like the root of the problem. Then from that you get the makeup problem, and then from that you get the I'm not good enough problem, and then you get the big problem of anorexia. So if you think about it, it goes all the way back to the magazine problem. That's why personally, in my opinion, I think fashion magazines should have an age restriction. I think they should be for 16 plus. Seriously, I genuinely think that they should have a 16 plus rating on fashion mags, so that we can save our children. Well, not obviously not my children because I'm only 17 myself, but like the children and the girls of this generation and for generations to follow. Genuinely, I do think that. And yeah, that's what I think personally. And yeah, thanks for watching this. I know it's been a bit of a ramble. I know it hasn't been very good, but it will get better. Trust me, it genuinely will. And yeah, just send me in your suggestions or whatever of what you want me to talk about. And yeah, I'll leave it to it. So, cheers.